Hey guys, it's Cam here. 3rd of April, and just got a quick update. This is going to be a quick video. I haven't done a video for a little while, just with the weather and stuff. But things are turning around, and yesterday actually was a pretty cool day because I took 2 of my boys out. I got 2 CRFs. Got a 70 and an 80. So the 80's got the clutch and the 5-speed, 1 down, 4 up. And as you know, the 70's no clutch, 3 gears. So yeah, got the kids out. We hadn't been riding for 2 years since moving from New Zealand. The kids did motocross back then, but we haven't really gone out at all since. So got some bikes. Got 1 more bike to get for the older boy, and we're gonna go out and do some trails and stuff up in the mountains and stuff. But gonna do a few easy rides first. On the CRF 70, I'm actually in the middle now of changing the fork seals. So yeah, here I'm just getting ready. I got the oil arriving tomorrow. I ordered some on Amazon. So today I'm just gonna clean it all up, get it ready. They were leaking when I bought the bike, but got some new seals, and we'll get those swapped out. So yeah, again, be a quick video today. I decided to check all my gear. So I haven't actually done a video yet of what I carry when I ride. So once I've cleaned up with these forks all ready for the oil, I will then get my gear that I take on the bike in my backpack, as well as what I carry on the rear bag, for those that are interested in checking out what I've got. And if you know of anything that, hey, you should be carrying that I don't, please leave a comment and let me know. So I'll get back into my job, and I'll get back shortly with what gear I've got. Take it easy, guys. Okay, so both forks now are all ready to go, and yeah, I've just got to wait for the oil, and I'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully it arrives. And so now I'll get into the stuff that I carry on the bike. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so as you know, or if you don't know now, you do know, I run the Green Chili Adventure bag on the back. It's with some soft luggage thing that sits on the back of a bike. I just opened it out, and this is the basic contents that is typically in it when I'm just out riding by myself for just a day ride. Spare bottle of water. I always take a lot of water with me on my backpack, but I've got a spare with me on the bike as well. Spare front tube, rear tube, general first aid kit. It's a small one, but it's got pretty much most of what I need. A spare pump. Now I do carry a gas canister thing in my backpack, but I've got the backup here, and I have used this before I carried the gas thing. Just a basic pump. 3 I got Motion Pro spoons. Now you probably wonder why I've got rubber bands holding them together. Things vibrate to shit, so I try and minimize that, so everything's pretty much always tight together so it doesn't vibrate. And it gets wrapped up with just an old t-shirt, which is a rag. Some more tools, which I'll open up, but again, you can see she's all tight. It's not going to vibrate. And I've got a bunch of stuff in here as well in a soft case, which I'll open up shortly. But that's basically the majority of what I carry on the bike. Now I'll get into these 2 things and show you what's in that. So this is the toolkit that came with the bike. You can see that it's just the riding, you start to get holes and stuff, and even though things are tight, but even inside the tools, I've got some shop towels, rubber bands holding everything together. So just the standard tools that come with the bike, but I've got the various spanners and stuff that I need for everything else. So I've got the different sizes, Allen keys. How about I open it up and I'll actually show you what it is. Okay, so in what I showed you before, I actually see that I've got another couple of tie levers. Now I don't need those. Before I wasn't running these Motion Pro, and I was using 2 of these. But the Green Chili Adventure bag's got some big levers, tie levers as well. So I've decided to not carry these. They're sort of heavy. And these Motion Pros flat spoons are awesome, so I've ended up going with that. And these guys here can go out, won't use them anymore. But we've got a 10mm, 12mm spanner, 8mm spanner as well. What's this guy? 5mm Allen key. I think this is a 4mm Allen key. I think that was for in and around my handguards. I think I can't remember why I grabbed that. Another 10 and a 13. So this one gives me the 13. I don't like the 10 on that. I use this one, but that's there. The the spanner that came with the bike to get the wheel axle nuts and that off, and it's got the spoke adjuster thing there as well. Reversible flathead and Phillips screwdriver that came with the bike. Spark plug removal tool came with the bike. Just a general pliers that came with the bike as well. This T-handle thing came with the pliers, and it's got the Torx 4.5, and I've got an 8mm socket and a 10mm socket as well. So that was goes in there, all wrapped up nicely so it doesn't move. I'll pull that aside and I'll get into this guy. So in this soft bag, got some Holiday Inn cards so I can find a room. Nah, just kidding. I use that. I don't know if you've seen another video. I use these to check the chain slack on the bike. Chain breaker. If you need one of those and you don't have one, it's sort of bad news, so I carry one. Zip ties. Another bungee type thing, in case I ever need to help secure something. Brake lever, clutch lever. Again, rubber banded together so they're not vibrating. Oh. You wonder why I've got the rim lock and the rim tape thing. That is for the rear. I actually run tubeless. I did have tubeless on the front and back. I lost confidence with it, where it wouldn't hold. It's right. I had a hole in the inner bladder on the high pressure tube, so I've gone to a straight heavy duty tube on the front. But this is the gear if my rear tubeless craps itself and I need to go to a tube back. I want to put the rim lock back in, so carry that, and then a bunch of nuts and bolts and crap here. I don't think there's any nuts actually, it's just bolts. Various sizes for the bike. Now, I'm not going to open this up, but they're all very tight. They don't vibrate. What you'll find is if you carry stuff like this on your bike and you're off-roading, you go to use it and everything's stripped and they're useless. So I would recommend totally, if you're carrying spare stuff, tools and bolts and stuff that you want to be able to use, make sure they don't vibrate. That's one of the biggest things to learn, I think, here, is that when you need it, you want to make sure it's good. So no way that's going to get damaged. So that's that. Yeah, I'll go and show you what's in my backpack now, I guess. But I'll just put all this back together. But I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything here. So if you guys have picked up on something with this in combination with what's in my backpack, please let me know. Now, I did used to carry like this stuff that you could metal epoxy and crap, but I haven't actually done that yet here in the US. But that's one thing I think I am missing, in case you maybe get a hole in your casing or something and you need to block a hole or something. I don't have that. I'm interested to see what you guys carry, if you guys carry stuff like that as well. But I used to, but I see now I didn't when I thought I did. So anyway, okay, I forgot to mention I also carry some shop towels as well that I didn't mention. Hey guys, another update. I just realized I didn't actually have a spanner that I was carrying that I could use the chain brake, so I would have had the tool and not have the tool to use it. So I'm adding a 14mm spanner to be able to use it. I'm not going to carry two. If I need to stop this one moving, I'm going to use pliers just on this and then crank on the end with the spanner. Anyway, cool, good to see. I'll add that over there. Okay, so for my backpack, I realised that I actually had replaced the pump that I had as spare. So I've taken the other one out of the bag. It was a pretty crappy pump before, so this is a better one as an emergency. So I've got a pump, and then I bought gas CO2 setup. So this little tool here lets you connect on and get the air in there. It's got a little valve and stuff. I lost for what I was going to say, but that, some lens cleaning wipes, a valve puller, pressure gauge. This is a nice little one. I can go the Presta or the Strata one, so that's great. Checking the air pressures. Puncher repair kit. So I carry spare tubes, but I also carry the ability to patch as well. Spare spark plug for the bike. What is it? There you go. That's for the Beta 500. Some other little zip ties. Not sure why I've got those, but they're in there. Chain link. New chain link in case I need that in conjunction with the chain breaker that I've got. Tomodal chain paste. So I can lube the chain in a snap lock bag. Some hand warmer stuff in case it's cold and I break down or something and I need to warm up my hands or whatever. And a little bit of food and stuff. So yeah, Doritos are always a good one. Some Snickers, trail mix. One thing actually I missed. I always take a little bit of palm olive so I can do the dishes. No, just kidding. When I'm changing a tube or whatever, I always just put my finger on the end and then just lube the outside of the tire to help it come back on when I'm putting the tire back on the bead and stuff. So I've usually used that and it's all right. It sort of evaporates away. But I've been using Armour Oil when I'm changing the tires at home. And it's awesome. So I might actually replace and squirt a bit of Armour Oil into a little container instead of using this. But yeah, having something there to help the tire go back on after you change your tube helps, especially when you don't have an air compressor right, and maybe you've run out of compressed air with your little CO2 chargers when you're trying to pump and get back on the bead. Having a little bit of lubrication to help the tire slide back on the bead. It makes the job a little bit easier. Anyway, and then I also will carry like my wallet and my some money and stuff as well. What I don't show here is I've got the Garmin InReach that I carry in my backpack, and then obviously in the bag I've got a bladder that can take 3 litres of water. I don't normally put that much in, but that's what I carry, guys. So so far it's always got me out of trouble. Never actually needed to do much other than change a flat for me personally, but I've helped people. Thought I'd talk to you instead of showing it in there. I've actually helped a few people before, not here in the US, but in New Zealand. Been in situations where I've had to help people get back on the road or get on the trail. So I always carry enough for me to do what I think I need to do from worst case scenario. So if you guys are carrying tubes and levers and all that stuff, it's only good, right, if you know how to do it. So recommend everyone get in there, pull out the tubes, learn how to change the tires yourself, do it all yourself. Because when you need to do it and you're in a pinch in the field or out on the track, so to speak, you want to be able to use the tools that you've got. So anyway, guys, take it easy, and I look forward to getting on the trail soon. And then, yeah, there might be some videos shortly too when I've got the kids out there ripping it up in the dirt. So take it easy, and talk to you soon.